going on, everybody? Happy Friday. I hope everybody's having a good day. Let some people get in here. Let some people gather in. Mr. Diddy, what's going on? Had a wild night last night. Wild night. I'm just setting some stuff up while everybody comes in. Screen 2. Okay. Bigfoot, what up? Gladiator gang, yes, always. Miss Thang, how are you? Dorothy, what's up, bro? How you doing? How's everybody doing on this lovely Friday? Sorry, just finishing setting some stuff up. This will be the last time I use StreamYard. We got Streamlabs set up. We got the Discord set up for everybody that hasn't heard or saw the community post. Make sure you check that out and join if you want. It's going to be a pretty good community, I think, with a little bit of something for everybody. We're going to have sports talk in there, professional fighting talk. People can go over a whole bunch of stuff, what their picks are. If people are into sports gambling, you could talk picks. There's chat rooms for everything. I hope it takes off and helps a lot of people. So make sure you check that out if you haven't. If you have, I appreciate it. There's a lot of stuff to get used to for people that haven't used it before. Yes, there's boxing talk, there's UFC talk, there's a lot. Matter of fact, we can go over it real quick again for anybody that missed yesterday's stream. We'll touch on it again. So this is what we have for now. Over here we got chats. It's just general chat. This is just so people could just talk. It's just a big open chat room for everybody. Off-topic chat, that's just for whatever. We got a prison stories tab here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. Community recommendations. So anybody has any recommendations to do in the community, you can leave them there. Live stream ideas. So ideas for streams. If anybody has anything in particular they want to talk about or hear me talk about or cover or anything like that. Reactions. Also for stream, video ideas, clips. You can put clips in there. If there's something crazy you guys saw on Instagram or anything like that, you could throw them in there. Fighting, we got UFC, boxing, street fights, so people could talk about there. You can, all that stuff in there. You could also, like I said, go over picks and all that. If anybody has any suggestions for sports books or anything, you got football, soccer, baseball, basketball. Got all these voice chats. Anybody can go in there and just talk without a picture. They can stream in there. Those are pretty useful. And then we got logos and designs. Those are locked. That's just for anybody that's artistic and wants to help create any logos or designs or anything for merch for the future, or for anybody that wants to help create the different emotes. We can make custom emotes for the community and all that. There's still going to be changes made. We got some bots: Trivia Bot, Probot, Dino. There's going to be a music bot. There's going to be more bots put in for modding. What else? There was one more thing that wasn't added yet that I wanted to I forget. It'll come to me. But there was something else that I was going to add in there. Oh, we had the idea of doing kind of like NA/AA style meetings, just for people to talk and chop it up. If anybody wants to volunteer or sign up for that or whatever, you know what I mean? Oh, and the other thing I was going to add is last night on stream they were talking about setting up for everybody for what times they can go live and all that, so they don't interfere with anybody else's stuff. And we're going to have a chat room for that, for everybody that has channels, to put what time they plan on, going live or doing premieres. This way we can, make sure nothing gets crossed, or people can get sent to that. And for the time being, if nobody wants to set their Discord up, let me know if everybody got the notification for this stream through Discord. This way we don't have to rely on YouTube. If you have notifications turned on, you will get a notification before I go live. And if anybody else wants to that streams wants to join the community, my Discord community, and we do that live, or that chat, to where everybody's going to go live and all that, I can also send out a mass notification to everybody that's in the Discord that, hey, Alan's live, VPS is live. And it's a real-time notification that goes out to everybody's phone, because we all know YouTube doesn't like to notify everybody all the time. You got it on both, Miss Thing? Cool. Yeah, so that's another big thing. If anybody wants to do that as far as streamers, you're more than welcome to. There's also going to be, we have a thing in there for socials, so everybody can drop their socials and stuff, so everybody knows who people are. Some people don't have the same names across the board. It's a work in progress, but I hope it turns into a big helpful thing for everybody, and just turns into a good community. We're not going to have all the bullshit and arguing and all that crazy stuff. Everybody can just speak amongst themselves. You can private DM people. It doesn't all have to be open for everybody to see. But I really hope that this can create a really solid community where people can come and get help. And if they're in the middle of the night feeling the urge to use or to do something stupid or anything, just reach out, and hopefully somebody will be there to talk them down, or change their mind, or just talk to somebody, just needs someone to talk to, whatever. Obviously it's going to take a little bit of time for it to get more members, so in time I think it'll be a really good thing. And I hope everybody jumps on board. I'd appreciate it. I think it'd be really good for the community. But that little plug there, the invite is in my community tab. I will put it again in the comments of this video as well as yesterday's video. And yeah, everybody join if you want. And I think we can make a big thing out of it, and it'll be fun. It'll be helpful, I hope. Go through the comments real quick. Miss Thing, Dorothy, Diddy, Bigfoot. I was getting so angry last night. I went back and rewatched the Ed Lives last night and I was going off. You like boxing, Zebby? Yes. Yep, I like boxing. I'm more well-rounded in UFC. So I don't know, like, in boxing, I don't know like all the um, like everybody. UFC, I'm very well-rounded in. Boxing, I know all the bigger names, big names, obviously everybody knows. Um, but I do watch boxing. Taz, respect, bro, as always from Sheffield, England. Appreciate it. You're always showing support. Politics. I mean, we can make that tab. I'm sure it's gonna get a little wild in there because everybody has their own stuff. But I could totally make that tab. Like I said, there's recommendation, a recommendation chat, community recommendations. It's called. So anybody can go in there and anything they want on there, we'll put on there. If it doesn't work out, we could take it down. If it gets too messy or whatever. But we could add politics if you want. I try to keep that out of stuff, but there is a lot going on. So I mean, it wouldn't be bad to have it on there, but like I said, it could go left. But we'll try it out. We could try everything out, Doesn't hurt to try. Dub, what up? Appreciate you being here. Who does everyone want to be the next president? I don't even know anymore. Here for the laughs. What's going on? How are you? We good. Happy Friday. CB420, how are you? I'm sure you're better than Biden, Miss Thing, for president. Trump for 4, DeSantis for 8, then Tulsi Gabbard for 8. Damn, Dub's got a whole lineup he wants. Let's see. CB420. It's a great idea, Zebby. Yeah, I mean, I just want it to be a good community for everybody. I want someone to always have someone to reach out to. I know, believe me, I know it sucks sometimes when nobody's live and you got to find something to watch just because you want to be able to chat it up with people late night. I know there's normally always somebody live, but there has been those few times where there's nobody live and it's like, shit, what do I do? Well, now we have the Discord. And it's for everybody. It's not like I'm just trying to build myself up. Like I said, for any YouTubers that want to join it and promote themselves in the right tabs and all that, like we'll have it all set up. It's for everybody. I want everybody to prosper, and the more people we get in there and more communities, the more help there is for everybody. And like I said, the NA/AA style meetings I think would be pretty cool. Obviously we got to get people that want to do it, that want to join in. Hold on one second, my little one just came home. Sorry about that. Grubmod, what up? How are you? Wesley, I'm not sure if I saw you in here yet, but how are you? What was I on about? Oh yeah, the meetings. Obviously it's going to take a little bit for people to get set up, for people to get comfortable, for people to want to run them, all that stuff. It's going to take a little while. So don't give up on it. It's definitely it's going to take a little bit to build, but hopefully it builds sooner than later and we could really get this thing going because I think it could be helpful for everybody mentally, and for connecting with people, for all of the channels to really go on there and get more attention, for, like I said, YouTube sucks at notifications sometimes. We can send them out through Discord every time somebody goes live. So, and it's very easy. Like, you don't even have to ask me to do it. You could just go into announcements and type in at everybody and put that you're going live. You know what I mean? And like I said, I'll make that also the other chat for everybody to schedule out what they're doing, when they're going live, when they're going to have a premiere, all that stuff. So I think it'll be good. I'm going to start using my phone instead of my family computer. Oh, for the name. What are your thoughts on AWP YouTube channel and getting indicted with bad child charges, 2 mil subs? Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on, if they're breaking up or what. Last I heard, but it was through chat, that 2 of the guys left and there was only 1 left, if I remember correctly. So I'm not really sure, but that whole thing is just terrible. Bigfoot says Boston Grub. I think Jared should rot in hell and the others should go on with life. Yeah, but I don't know why the other guy left. I'm not sure what happened. Jimmy Jump, what up? How are you? It was like 30 years ago, but still, that ain't cool. And there are still people rocking hard with this Jared dude. Yeah, that blows my mind. Don't matter how long ago it was. And he slipped up and didn't realize, I guess, that there was no statute of limitations, from what I heard. Nick and 3 cameramen resigned from AWP. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I heard as well. AWP is a no good, not good. I can look into it if we want. I have no idea who AWP is. They did like dive searches, rescues, stuff like that. And they found a missing girl, I believe, or a missing woman. I honestly wasn't too knowledgeable of them before this, to be completely honest. The reason I ask is there are no prison channels talking about it. I know you are not a prison channel. I did talk about it. I haven't done an update. We can totally check that out today. But I did talk about it when it was brought to my attention. It was just a lot of disturbing things that were spoken. So I kind of tried to fray away from it. That whole thing is touchy. It's very, very, very sickening. They found Kylie. I hope I didn't say that wrong. Yeah, I think they leave that to True Crimes Grub. I don't know. Yeah, we talk about anything. Michael King, what up? How are you? Mustang 4 left, bro. I have new feelings towards this guy, Tony, from the R. You have new feelings towards this guy, Tony? Yeah, everybody knows how I feel. Zebby, I wasn't lying on that one live where I said Cuzzo wasn't going to fight Allen. He put that short up while you were live and everyone was on your live and he took it right down. They made me look like a liar. No, he just took it down. Everybody's just on their toes. I think especially that day because we had a lot of fake people coming in here. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, I think it was the same day. I'm not 100% positive, but I think it was. I'm coming off his live. He is bashing Cuzzo back after the video he did last night. Yeah, he's riding that wave, dude. He changed his whole style up. He's playing rap music now. He's talking different. He's typing different. I mean, I don't know how anybody in our community, after the first time, he said what he said about all of us and I covered it. But that's their own decision if they want to continue to be cool with him or what. He's a smooth talker. I mean, I heard him today on live, saying some shit that was a little bit sideways. Um, I wouldn't be happy if it was said towards me. And he just anybody could see. I don't. It's the same thing with Cuzzo. Like anybody could see through Tony's shit. They made me look like a liar. Mike, I have no feelings for that idiot. Dorothy, I apologize for what I said, hon. F Tony in the rear with a rusty screwdriver. Let him bash Cuzzo, right, sis? Yeah, but in the middle of bashing Cuzzo, he drops little sneak disses towards our community. That's the thing. He's got this whole big video on Cuzzo, but then he drops little sneak disses in on us as a community. But then he, smooth talks his way right back into everybody's hearts. But I caught that shit the first time he talked shit about all of us. I went over it, and I've had my feelings towards him since then. For everybody that was around when that happened. But another thing I want to touch on, did anybody see that woman that was I believe found dead in Mexico? She was on vacation, I want to say in Mexico. And then they said that she had alcohol poisoning. And she was like found to be beat with a broken neck, I think. Mexican FBI, I think, looked into it and did an autopsy, and she didn't die from alcohol poisoning. And then the videos leaked of her getting beat up. That stuff was crazy, man. Prayers for her family and everybody that has to see that shit. I don't know why people put that stuff online. I mean, it's terrible to see that kind of stuff. Tony's very knowledgeable when it comes to streaming. I was impressed with some of his tech. As far as the guy, I have no idea. Yeah, he's knowledgeable, but I mean, anybody that watches his lives, you see how he's got his technical difficulties that go on for 20 minutes and in the middle of his live, and nothing's ever working, and sometimes too much is too much. Less is better sometimes. Like I have all the same shit he has. Am I going to hook it all up? Maybe eventually, but that's just a lot. And that's why he's constantly having problems on every single stream. Less is better. Yeah, I agree. Like I have the Elgato sound deck or whatever it's called, Stream Deck. I have the MIDI thing. I have more cameras. I have all that. But what the fuck do y'all need to see? The back of my head, the fucking left side, the right side, and all these different views on that thing. I mean, it gets to be a little bit much. Gets to be a little bit much, in my opinion. I mean, maybe some people like it, but when you got to sit through 15, 20 minutes of trying to troubleshoot something in the middle of your stream, I mean, is it really worth it to even have it on there? Let's be serious. But the FBI have officially joined the investigation about the death of Shanquella Robinson. So I guess the US FBI has now joined. Blueface was bailed out. I mentioned that in yesterday's live. I don't know if people missed it or what, but they were asking about it last night. He was bailed out on $50,000 bail. I know I said that in yesterday's stream and we went over that, but that happened. Yeah, and that poor girl that got beat up while she was, completely naked, and her friends just stood there and recorded it and asked her if she was going to fight back. The girl didn't even fight back. It's crazy. I don't know how you continue to beat on somebody that says that they're not going to fight back. I mean, what can somebody do that serious to you that you feel you need to continue to batter them? I really wonder what the story behind that was, and why that came about, because she didn't deserve that. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know what happened, but Breadwinner, what up? Yeah, Miss Thing, it's terrible. Searching for answers. How are you? Yeah, the one girl just kept beating on her. The person recording said, "Aren't you gonna fight back?" And she said, "No." And I believe they said something along the lines of, "Come on, at least fight back." And the girl wasn't fighting back, and she got dropped to the floor and got her head kicked, and girl ended up dying. They said it was alcohol poisoning, and that wasn't the case. John B, Big Zeb in the house. Zeb, I'm sticking with Alan, bro. I watched from day one with Queen Domi. This YouTube shit is rough, bro. It's best to be Death and Jay and close your mouth and eat your popcorn. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's hard. It's hard when people bring you up and stuff, but that's why I'm working on it, not starting with the bullshit anymore. I mean, I'm always gonna put facts out there and all that shit, but did you guys hear about the woman missing, or I'm sorry, the woman getting arrested for having knowledge of a little child death? The child was missing for a year? I did not. Do you know where that happened yet? Grubmud, you should definitely do that. I want to go live with a GoPro on my head because that's my content anyways. Wireless, of course. Yeah. I think you should just strap a GoPro to your head, do your work. You see how they do it over at Victory. I would just take their whole layout, man. Set up a camera, do time lapses, edit it all together, and you'll have great videos. Hey Zebby, I'm okay. Finally fell asleep around 6 a.m. this morning after not sleeping for 4 days. Insomnia sucks. It sure does. It sure does. Just go live and chat too. That's what I do, Zeb. Yeah, I still haven't checked out your channel. I subbed, but I haven't gone through your channel yet. Um, John B, Big Zeb in the house. Zeb, I'm sticking with Alan, bro. I've watched him from day one with Queen Domi. This YouTube shit is rough, bro. It's best to be Death and Jay and close your mouth, eat your popcorn. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I hope you don't think that there's something um fucked up between me and Alan, because that was all fabricated stuff. I know I don't know if you were in the stream when Anna brought up that comment, but it was like just a open-ended comment that was twisted. And Zeb, since you're doing news, you need to cover James Williams of Canton, Ohio. Watch video, hurt my heart, bro. 5 minutes from my house. New Year's sounds like a war. Everyone shoots guns, bro. I had a rough night last night. Sis, battling addiction sucks. It sure does, but you're doing it. You're doing it, and you just got to stay strong and keep pushing. You're battling one of the hardest ones. But you also got to make sure you're staying safe throughout that too. You know, that's nothing to play with, Miss Thing. I know you know that, but you got to stay safe throughout that as well. Alcohol is definitely nothing to play with. James William of Canton, Ohio. Let me check that out. See what that's about. Fatal shooting. Why we looked closer. The decision by a Starr County grand jury not to indict a Canton police officer for the fatal shooting of 46-year-old James Williams on New Year's Day has sparked protests. And calls for improved transparency by many in the community. This story by now is well known. Williams was firing an AR-556 into the air from his fenced patio to celebrate the new year when Officer Robert Huber, who was responding to reports of shots being fired in the neighborhood, approached and without announcing himself shot Williams through a wooden fence. Damn. The Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation was called in to conduct an independent investigation following the grand jury's decision. On September 7th, BCI released its report into the shooting. Canton police are now conducting an internal review of the officer's actions. Based on the level of interest in the community and the calls for more transparency, the Canton Repository spent the last several weeks examining nearly 1,400 documents made public by BCI, including interviews, videos, audio, and photos. Authorities and the city of Canton had been tight-lipped about the shooting as the investigation progressed, and many details had not been available to the public. But the BCI documents provide many new details about what led up to the shooting. They include videos of Williams and family members firing a variety of weapons in the air. They reveal that Williams was on a video call with a friend at the time he was fatally shot, and it includes a nearly hour-and-a-half video of Huber talking about what happened and why he pulled the trigger. My initial thought was, okay, we'll just surround the house. Huber told investigators that he was thinking what he was thinking when he first arrived at the scene. We'll call him out, we'll get the gun, it will be really easy, and we'll be fine. Okay, so what led to him shooting him? Huh. That's definitely something to look into. I mean, the guy was shooting in the air. I don't know if I could show this footage. Let me see here. Hopefully I don't get in trouble. I guess we'll find out, right? I don't know that there's audio. Hold on, let me make sure. I probably didn't click it. Nope, no audio. Oh, there's the audio.
48 negative contact and 7 meter out there. Copy. 44, I'm out.
It's going to be, correction, it's going to be 2300 block of 10th Street, 2307 10th Street Southwest. Saw the male's head through the fence after I heard the shots. Got on my cruiser, went up to the porch, and I saw him putting the rifle away.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Damn. I mean, I don't know what the ruling on that would be. You know, he's shooting in the air. The guy knew he was shooting in the air. That's insane. I don't know. That's a terrible situation, unfortunately. Unique situation. I don't know what would happen. I really don't. I can't say that I ever heard of a story like that. As mad as I was last night, I wanted to so bad, but I can't let my family and supporters down. Yeah, you can't let yourself down. It's dangerous, Miss Thang. You know, I know people that have gotten clean from alcohol and they drank for so long in their lives that once they got clean, they passed because their body couldn't function without alcohol. So it's dangerous. It's a dangerous thing. The cop said he put the gun down. Yeah, he said he put it in his house. But I guess the guy came back out and just started dumping his mag out. Crazy. That's a unique situation. I mean, I don't really know. That could go like either way, really. Can't blame people for being mad. On both sides, really, it's like reckless to be just dumping a mag up into the air. But at the same time, if that's like a common thing that happens there, and he knew what was going on and he saw that the gun was being shot in the air, why not holler at him to put the gun down? But he was actively shooting. That's a tough one. It really is. It's a tough one. It definitely should have been handled differently, but that's a tough one. What was the other thing I wanted to talk about? There was another topic today I want to talk about. A video that I saw. Miss Thang, YouTube saved my life. Get your story out, and you wouldn't believe the support from strangers. Your story will help people. Yeah, I'm right there too, Grub Mud and Miss Thang. Look what I'm going through. This is any addict's ticket to throwing in the towel. All the shit that I'm going through. Not only am I not making nearly as much money as I was working because I'm stuck home, injured, and getting workers' comp. And I just want to go back to work. And I hate that I got this surgery because the surgery obviously didn't go well. Something's clearly wrong, which I see the doctor on Monday. So everybody, I'll have an update hopefully then. But so I'm already struggling. Tomorrow will be a month behind on checks. The first week they missed apparently was okay because of the way that they were paying it. So technically tomorrow will be a month. I should be getting my next check tomorrow. And I still haven't gotten the past 2 weeks and I'm already a week behind. So that's a whole nother thing. the eviction shit that I'm going through is a whole nother thing. The state that I have nonstop proof of approvals for help through 2024, which I knew I didn't need it that long. I just needed it until I could get back to work. They're just not paying. They made one payment last month. So I'm struggling with that. And like I said, the eviction and all that stuff and that being rushed. You know, if I didn't come on YouTube and I didn't meet everybody that I met and do all of this, I couldn't tell you where I'd be right now. I really couldn't. So anybody that's going through some stuff, just join YouTube. If you want to put yourself out there, if you don't, that's completely understandable because you are going to get judged as well. So it's like double-edged sword. But find, you know, a community and join it. And Miss Thang, you know, you're good. You got good people around you, and I want that Discord to really help people as well. I really do. So hopefully we can get that going. For anybody that's just tuned in and didn't hear about the Discord, I do have a Discord going that has a multitude of things: sports, talking, stream ideas, stuff you want me to go over, reactions, just regular chat. You can private chat each other. We're going to try to do a NAAA style meeting in there. If we can get enough people up for it, we can do it once a week. We could do it 3 times a week. We could do it every day. We could do it as often as people want to do it. I just want it to be a community of help for everybody. And another thing with it is for all the other YouTubers, for anybody that's watching, if you want to join it, and we will have notifications sent out to everybody. Everybody that has already joined the Discord got the notification today, sent immediately to their phone through Discord. So if you don't get YouTube, it comes through Discord. Just wanted to go over that again because we got more people than what we had earlier when I talked about it. But let me see, where am I at? Cop said he put the gun down. Miss Thang, YouTube saved my life. That's what it was. Your story will help people. Oh, I know, bro. I was drinking 1 to 2 big bottles of Patron a day. It was bad. Damn. That is a lot. My ex-husband used to drink from the moment he opened his eyes till he passed out. And after I left, he woke up vomiting and it ruptured the vessels in his stomach and throat. And they had to go in and put rubber bands in his throat. And if he takes 1 drink of alcohol, it could kill him. Wow. You know, they also have, I want to say a shot. I believe it's a shot that you can't drink. You get sick if you drink. Let me look that up because I know they do have that. And if anybody can benefit from that, that might be something to look into. Wow, I just like did old school times. I went on Yahoo. Last time anybody did that. Shot to prevent drinking alcohol. What's it called? Medical detox injection. What is the name of it? Naltrexone. It's a naltrexone injection. And you can't drink. So that might be something for somebody that's struggling with not being able to stay sober from drinking, you know, get that shot. No shame in it. Grub, my story is a horrible nightmare. All of ours are. Listen, my story is going to be coming out like very, 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 very soon. And I don't know how I'm going to hold it together, okay? Doing this story. It's been heavy on my mind. I was thinking about it last night, and I don't know. I've never done this. I've never gone from beginning till now. I've never gone through everything, you know, that I went through when I was younger, and I've never spoke on it. I've always avoided therapy when I was younger. They used to come to my house to try to make it easier. I wouldn't come out of my room. I've always avoided this. So this is going to be a big thing for me. Um, Telling my story. Obviously, it's a big thing for anybody to come on YouTube and tell your story, but this is legit going to be the first time that I put my story out there. And it's going to be hard for me. It's going to reopen a lot of stuff that is not necessarily healed, but that I've kind of, just shoved deep down inside. And it is what it is, dude. I'm just going to do it because if it can help anybody, one person, if it could help, then it's worth it. And I feel like talking about it is going to help me as well. I get, all types of emotions when I think about it, but it's going to be an experience just talking about it. But that's coming very soon for everybody that is curious of my story. Oh, I know, bro. I was drinking one of it. Read that. How long you clean, Zeb? So I don't. I've always had a problem with doing like my clean date, and I never had a clean date. Right? I did in the beginning when I first started to try to get clean and all that, but a clean date for me was almost like putting a time on it wasn't good for me, because I'd get to a certain point and be like, oh, I got 90 days. Like I can go get high once. And then it's nothing. What's 90 days? I can get that back. Or if I don't tell anybody, you know what I mean? Like I could just never keep a clean date, because I kind of just got to a point where it was just do it. And if I did get the urge or the feeling, it would always I know this sounds crazy, but I'd always tell myself like, all right, like if I wanted to use, I would just be like, okay, well, I can get through today and fuck it. I'll just, go get something tomorrow. And then I'd get through that urge. And by tomorrow, I wouldn't want to do it. If I did want to do it, I would just do the same thing. Well, I'm not going to get it today. I'll do it tomorrow. And it just worked for me. Also, I had a lot of stuff on my shoulders that was riding on me getting clean. But I'm not going to sit here and say that I didn't have screw ups along the way. We all have screw ups. Anybody would. I mean, I guess there might be people out there that have done it in one shot and not screwed up along the way. But most of us have screw ups. That's all a part of it. I've said it before that rehabs need to teach what you should do when you relapse, because that's a reality of going through recovery, is people are going to relapse. And rehabs don't go over, when you or if you relapse, make sure you do this or don't do this. And I think that would have been a good thing for rehabs to teach. I don't know what they teach now because it's been so long. But Grubhub, to answer your question, it's years. I don't know an exact time frame. I just know it's been a long time, and there's nothing that can bring me back there. The last time I did it, I took myself out of it. It wasn't like I had to hit rock bottom or anything. It was like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? And I ripped myself out of it, and that was it. So yeah, unfortunately I don't have a clean date, but I just know that it's been a while. Alcoholism is so bad. A local drunk who is poor can go to emergency room and they send staff out to buy a 12-pack. What? Let them drink it in the ER to get blood pressure down and they release them? Swear? John B., where's that at? I mean, I know it's very dangerous. It can kill you, withdrawals, but wow, searching. I'm sorry. Did I miss some? Oh, there are vans. Yeah. I have a bad shoulder. It gets dislocated every day, but I'm afraid to get surgery. Yeah, I'm the wrong person to ask for that because I don't even think I'm doing my left arm. And my left arm is fucked up. So I'm the wrong one to ask on that. I wish I never got the surgery done. But then again, there's people that I work with that got the surgery done and they're good. They're back to work doing their thing and they were older than me. So don't take my situation and hinder your recovery for your shoulder, but I don't know, dude. I'm the wrong person to ask for that. Miss Thing, as much support you show people, we all would show you the same amount. Trust me, it's accountability. Absolutely. We support her big time. Never again. I feel for you, Zebi. We will get you through. I appreciate it. I honestly appreciate everybody that just sticks around and hangs out, you know. I don't care if it's 16, 25, 30, 100. I'm always going to try to go through and read all the comments and talk to everybody. And like I said, that Discord's going to be a big thing as well, because it's not just like, hey, I have to read this while it's live and I'm not going to be able to respond to you. The Discord, we can respond. I can see it hours later and respond to you. You know, it's everybody just give the Discord a try. If you don't like it, you can delete it, get out of it if it's not for you. But it's just a way to have, 24-hour around the clock contact with people in our community, with me, with hopefully other YouTubers join up. And it's just going to be a support group and a hangout, everything, all the above. Like I said, you could talk sports on there. You could talk betting if you want, who's got what picks for the weekend for the football games, anything. It's just a place for everybody to hang out besides when people are live, and it's not like you miss something and it all stays in there. It's a constant chat. I think there is a time limit. So if you you're gone for, I think they're set to 24 hours right now. I might set them to, depending on how big it gets. We'll have to see, because obviously we can't have crazy filled chats, but I think we could set it to 3 days if I'm not mistaken. Excuse me. I still have this little chest cold. Grub, thank you. It's hard to talk about. Yeah. I know, Zebi, how stupid people like me figure out how to set it up. You just download Discord, or matter of fact, if you just click on the link in my community post, which I'll also put it again in here. You should be able to sign up through there. So it should be that easy. And if you are new to it, you're only going to have, our page to worry about. So it's not like you're going to be bombarded with, hey, sorry about that, everybody. Just caught those. Little Robbie, what up? How you doing? I'm sorry. I'm just going to put this link in my chat real quick. Where Where are we? Right here. Quiet. So I'm going to drop the Discord link here. So that'll be in chat for y'all. But it's also on my community post. So you don't have to click on it now if you don't want to, but you can. So never again, it's if you click on it, just follow the prompts to set up your account. Just put your email in, pick a password and a username, and you're in there. And then you'll see all the chats on the side. If you want to just go into general chat, you'll see it all. It's pretty easy. Thanks, Miss Thing, but I fought with him about drinking for so long. I just couldn't deal with it anymore. It's tough. I get it. Trust me. I'm just saying we all care about you and can't wait to hear your story. Lil Robbie says, Zebby, never been in jail but fought the OC addiction for years. Then changed my life. Stayed out of jail several times by being charming. Yeah. I was lucky. That's plain and simple. And I had a mom that, took care of me and made sure. I don't get how to use Discord. Like I said, it's super simple. Once you get in there, I know it seems intimidating, but once you get in there, it's you'll learn it quick. And you just mess around in there and you'll figure it out. It's not hard. Vivitrol, that's another one I think I remember hearing from when I was going to IOP. Anabuse, I don't think I've heard of that one, Grubmud. He was throwing up pure blood. That's crazy. Anabuse makes you sick. Vivitrol blocks it. Okay. I thought Vivitrol made you sick as well if you did drink. I could be wrong though. Maybe they got both. Do they do both? Yeah, they have a pill also. Okay. I know they have something that they can put under your skin as well. You can die from withdrawing from drinking and Xanax withdrawal. There too you have to get weaned off of. Yeah, for sure. Yes, it's Anabuse. Naltrexone. Yep, I've heard of that one. There is another way. LOL Yahoo. Yeah. Narcan. Are you thinking of Narcan? Thank you. I actually been talking to somebody about letting my story known through interview, but nothing's set yet. Miss Thing, we can always do something on here if you want. But if you have something set up with somebody else, I don't want to step on anybody's toes or anything. But if you're anxious to get it out or, talk to that person and they give you the go ahead, you can totally do it on here. Anybody's welcome. If anybody wants to set up interviews, matter of fact, I'll put that in Discord as well. I will put that as another Carter Too Crazy. Carter Too Crazy is one of the ones that are working on the Discord and building it. So they are going to be the person that you want to speak to. If you need any help, I'm going to mod you right now, bro. Hold on one second. Ooh, mod. Where are you at? That's another thing why I can't wait to get off here. Carter Too Crazy. Can you comment again real quick for me, bro? Please. Yeah, they have a pill also. Searching for answer, West Virginia. Thank you. Actually, I'm talking to someone. Miss Lil Robbie Ash. Go to the App Store and type in Discord. Oh yeah, it's Carter Too Crazy. Hey, Lil Robbie. Hope you're doing well. I don't know if he's still on here. Naltrexone won't make you sick. I did the shot. It works for opiates too. Yeah, that's why I actually know about it. Is because some people that I was friends with used it for for opiates. Bigfoot, what up? And for opiate, it works. Yes, CB420, Robbie. It's okay, Zebby. I'm gonna be there for it. Don't stress it, Zeb. Your emotions are valid, and whatever emotions that you let out needs to be on. Yeah. Yeah, I just hope it I've been through a lot, so talking about it from start to finish is for the first time, it's going to be rough for me. Gangish, what up? Appreciate you stopping by, bro. I can't see the shot working for alcohol unless they're weaned off. That I believe they have to be clean for a certain amount of time, like 24 hours or something. I'm not sure what it is for alcohol. I know for opiates, it's at least 24 hours. Might even be longer. Unless it's like Suboxone and you can quit drinking cold turkey and you don't stroke out from high blood pressure. Yeah, I would think you'd have to be weaned, but I'm not positive on that, so I'm not sure. I wish I did know for sure, but I don't. Sorry. My pain from the past is why I drank. It sucks. Carter too crazy. I know how to get it. I just don't get how to use it. I've tried it before, but I just can't seem to figure out what I'm supposed to do. So you just pick whatever chat. Like there's the general chat, Ash and Emmy. That's just gonna be like the general chat where everybody's in there chatting, just like a live stream. And then there's all the other sub chats that everybody will see. So we all will be here for Zebby just like you're here for us, bro. Appreciate that. I don't do the clean date thing either. I just know I got about 2 years in my head straight, one hiccup. Yeah, that's how I am, dude. I couldn't do the clean date. It just didn't work for me. But once I, got past that point, it was just like, why? At this point, there's even with surgery, I didn't get pain meds. I mean, I got them when I was literally physically getting the surgery. I had no option. They gave it to me. That was it. But I didn't leave there with pain meds. It was all Motrin and all that shit. So the way I tell people, you keep your clean date even if you stumble. The only way you lose is if you fall and stay there. Yeah, that's another big thing. People think, that they screw up and it's all over and then they go on a run and all that. And it doesn't have to be like that. Sorry, guys. I'm just getting super uncomfortable. Pain, man. Sucks. What were you doing, Zebby? As far as using? So I've been through it all, but my main thing was opiates. So that was my main vice. I've done everything except psychedelics. I'm scared of my own mind to do any type of, real mind altering stuff. I'm way too scared of my thoughts to do anything like that. Relapse is part of recovery. Grub mud. That's what's up, bro. Keep that chin up. Facts. They're not screw ups, hon. They're stumbles, and almost everyone stumbles. Yeah. Absolutely, Dorothy. I grown protective, little bro Zebby. I appreciate that. Did Carter too crazy message yet? When is your life story coming? I don't know for a fact, but very soon, like very 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 soon. As long as everything goes the way it's supposed to. I wish I could speak on it. I'm excited for it, but unfortunately I can't. But it's going to be epic. It's going to be epic, I hope. When I first got clean, every time I seen someone getting high, I would want to get high, but it got better over time. Yeah. Yeah, it gets to a point where you see people and it's like, what are you doing? I refuse to relapse. That's good. That's good. And I'm glad you're past the point of like, all the scary stuff. Although you never, God forbid, but I don't know. We'll have to talk. I don't know how long. I don't know if you want to talk about it on here, but I don't know how long you were drinking for because that plays a big factor as well. Yeah, Miss Things, that'd be cool as shit. You definitely be a real one. I appreciate that. Thanks, John. I just put my shoulder back in by myself. Yep. I'm definitely going to give it a try. Zebra, your channel is doing good. Appreciate that. I know how to sign up. I made an account. I just don't get how to actually use the app itself. What questions do you have? Because I can address them on here if you want. Is Gangish still in here? Yes. Gangish, G-Dirt, everybody that's got channels, Sticks. If y'all want to join my Discord, I was saying it last night in the chat. I don't know whoever was there. Last night was a fucking shit show, bouncing from chat to chat with all that shit going on. So I don't even remember whose chat it was in. But we were mentioning I believe Diddy tried saying it on the live. So I think it was AZ's live about the what's it called? I'm sorry. I'm drawing a blank. Discord. I want to make a tab in the Discord for all the content creators, YouTubers, and all that. So everybody can just put in when they're planning on going live that day, that week, when they're going to have premieres that day, that week. So we all know. So we're all in the loop. And then also, since YouTube doesn't give notifications for anybody that's in that Discord, all you have to do, you can ask me to do it, or you can do it yourself. You just go into announcements, you type in at everyone, and then put, fake news with Gangish going live now, and everybody will get that notification. Or whoever, is going live, or premiere coming up at, 3:00, anything you want, and it'll send a notification out to everybody that's in the Discord. So you don't have to rely on YouTube. But, if YouTube does send it out, then they get both. And you could do it prior so that everybody gets a heads up before, kind of like I did today for whoever's in the Discord already. I know it's not that big yet, but it'll be huge. Discord, it's like a community for your community, basically. So my Discord, I'll bring it up again while I'm talking. My Discord is set up to where we can, let me do it this way. My Discord is set up so we have general chat, we have donation info, where we have all the sports stuff, live stream ideas, reactions, video ideas, clips, UFC, boxing, street fights, so people can talk about that if they want. That's just the chat rooms just for that. Sports talk. You can talk about football, soccer, basketball, baseball. It's just a constant community that's always live, so everybody can just talk. I mentioned doing a NAAA style of VC, which is voice chat. We can do like meetings that are like, NA or AA style meetings. If people want, they can sign up. Anybody wants to take on the role of running that, they can do that. It's just endless possibilities in there. We can do giveaways with Christmas coming up. We can do stuff like that, all types of stuff. And then, like I said, if all you guys want to join, all the content creators, YouTubers, we can have that chat just for us so that we can talk amongst ourselves. There's locked chats like down here under merch. We got logos and designs. Those are locked chats. So those are only for people that are like designers, graphic designers, stuff like that. They'll be added into there if they want to make, custom emotes and all that for the page. Designs for merch if I ever get there. Designs just for the page, just for, stuff like that. But that's locked just for those people. So we'll also have, a locked chat so that all of us can figure out our lives and stuff. If y'all want to do it, it's completely up to you. I'm doing this um regardless for the community, for my community, for our community. I know we kind of all have the same people. So I think it'd be a big thing. I think it'd be pretty cool. And there's like no bullshit. It's going to be a drama-free zone. You can obviously DM each other one-on-one. Um People can put like their picks and stuff for the sports, stuff that they want to see on the lives, all types of stuff. Prison stories, if people want to talk about their prison stories, general chat, off-topic chat, socials, everybody can put their socials out, because some people might not have the same name on here that they do on YouTube, so we know who everybody is. I think it's a good thing we're working on. Get through these comments if I can, get myself back up here. March 13th, 2013. That's huge, Gangish. Congrats, bro. G Dirt, when is Life Story coming? I think I touched on that. Tough Dudes Clean Your System makes you go right into withdrawal. Narcan, yeah. Yeah, it knocks it right out. I've had my share of Narcan. I had to get Narcaned. I remember, I think it was twice, and they couldn't give me any more. And I was still, it was crazy. Thank God I was homeless and in the hospital looking for a place to stay for the night, or I wouldn't have lived. That's a crazy story. And that's the other thing. Also, once my story comes out, which should be happening within the next week max, then I can start going into, all the little sub stories from my main story. So that'll be dope. I know it's been a little bit of a slow thing, but it's coming, guys. I promise. I'm sorry for the wait. Just wanted to do everything the right way, and I just don't get how to use the app. Gangish, great job, bro. Little Robbie, I'll slide through and leave a thumbs down. Just fucking with you, bro. If I knew how, I would. I'm trying to grow my channel a little bit. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, anybody that joins the Discord, if you want to join it, you can send out a notification. So anybody that's in the Discord will get notification that you're going live, and they'll get shot over to your channel. I think it's a good thing. I don't know. I'm just fucking with you, bro. I thumbs down my own shit. Zebby, I got a weird question. Would you ever repeatedly hit yourself in the face with a bat? No, I would not. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When I was little, I had so much pain and hurt and shit that I would think stuff was my fault, but this is when I was young, and I might have like punched myself a couple of times. I did one time get stung by a bee right in my eye, like right here, not in my eye, but like in my lower eyelid. And my first reaction was to just fucking clock myself to kill the bee. And my mom didn't believe me and thought that I got jumped, and the doctor didn't believe me, but I was allergic to, well, they weren't sure if I was allergic to bees or if it was just that I punched myself in the eye so hard that I fucking had my whole shit swelled up. But then I got stung a couple weeks later and my legs swelled up. So then they realized I was allergic to bees. But no, I would never do that, especially at this age. And I've mentioned that, I think, numerous times in my lives, that I know of other communities that did the same thing. They preyed on the weak-minded people that don't feel good about themselves, mentally ill, and people profit off communities like that. As sickening as it sounds, I know of multiple. And like, some of these people have mansions, and they just have this crew, they throw a name on it, and they just prey on weak-minded people and give them a place to feel accepted, and it's just not right. G Dirt, dang. I was trying to get I was trying to get a drink of water. Would you spit it out? They wouldn't give you more Narcan? No. No, they wouldn't. So maybe I'll tell that story real quick. So I was homeless at this time. It was me and my kid's mother, and she didn't know how to do stuff herself yet, right? This was towards the end of my days of running, and she didn't know how to do stuff herself yet. Do it the way, you know, that you do that stuff. And we were in the hospital room. We were just doing it so that we had a place to kick it and get out of the weather, get out of the cold. So we went to the hospital. That's like a thing to do around here. They kind of put a stop to it. This was years ago. But so we were in the hospital room. I had just gotten a sandwich brought in, and I mixed up this stuff for my kid's mother, and she never tied off, right? So I was administering it for her, and she told me to stop, and I was like, stop, and she was like, yeah, that's enough, like, just stop. So I was like, okay. And there was still stuff in the thing, in the rig. So my dumbass poured my stuff into the cap and put that into the cap, what was left in the rig. I put that into the cap and mixed it up, put a little bit more water in, mixed it up, and I did it. And that's all. Actually, I can remember doing it, grabbing the sandwich, taking a bite of the sandwich, and then she went out to go smoke immediately. And I was in the room. I did it. I took a bite of the sandwich, and that's all I remember. Next thing I know, I wake up to doctors and nurses and everything all around me. I was now in the hospital bed, and I had wires and stuff all over me. They were all in a panic, and I remember waking up, and that was the first dose of Narcan, and then I fell back out, and then I guess they gave me another dose, and I came to again, and I was still nodding out, and I don't know if they gave me 2 or 3. I'm not positive, but it was minimum 2. And then I was like, still like nodding, right? Still going out, but I could hear everything that was going on. And I heard them say that we can't give him any more, or that it wasn't reacting. And they were like smacking me in the face and then getting me to wake up. And then finally I like realized what the fuck was going on. And they're prying the turkey sandwich out of my mouth. So not only did I fall out, but I also fell out with a bite of turkey sandwich in my mouth. So not only was I not, I was falling out. So obviously you got that, but I also had my mouth filled with a bite of turkey sandwich. So they were pulling that out of my mouth as well while all this was happening. So they were asking me where everything was. And my kid's mother had came in at this point, and I could see her on the other side of the hallway, and I'm in the bed now, and she's on the other side of the hallway, and she's just sitting there crying because she had no idea if I was going to make it or what was going to happen. And they were asking me, where is everything? Where is everything? And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And they were going nuts looking for everything. And obviously they didn't find anything. And then after that, I was scared that they were going to call the cops. And of course they did. But I took all the wires off me and everything. And I was like, yo, I'm leaving. And they were like, no, you can't leave. We need you to stay. And I'm like, you can't keep me here. I'm leaving. And they brought security. Security ended up being my old neighbor's roommate. And he was like, bro, what are you doing? And he didn't know of me to be that way. He knew of what I was doing. And not that I was using. He knew that like I was selling it and stuff like that. So he was like, bro, what are you doing? What's going on with you? Da 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 da. And I was like, listen, I need to get out of here. I can't like risk getting a charge. And he let me go. He turned his head and let me go. And how fucked up addiction is, after all that happening to me, I guess because of what was in it, it didn't knock it all the way out of my system because it wasn't just heroin, it was clearly fentanyl as well. But regardless of that happening, I left the hospital. We were walking down the road, and the first drainage thing that they had that went under the roadway, I went down there and did my thing again. Luckily I didn't die or OD that time, but that's how fucked up addiction is. That after all that happening in the hospital, I skated, got myself out of the hospital without the cops getting involved, and walked down the street and did some more. So that's the reality of addiction. Yeah, it's fucked up. It's so screwed up. When I think about all the shit that I've done and gone through and everything, man, it's just like, what the fuck? I don't even know how I'm alive, to be honest. I really don't. Homie, I got war stories for days. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, I don't know if I really want to get into all my stories. There's a lot of stuff that I don't know that I can speak on. I run the fate of myself right now. I could not believe when he said that. I really couldn't. That shit blew my mind. Why does the dude, Eddie? Because he fought himself because him and Cuzzo couldn't cross the border. I thought he was joking when he said that, to be honest. But that's just mental illness, dude. It's fucked up. It's crazy. Diddy, I want to hear your story, to be honest. Mr. Diddy. Shout out to all the good dudes with channels, Zebby, New Age Plug, Alan, Breadwinner, Big Weeby, etc. Appreciate that. Robbie. Narrative crazy. You can have Narcan every 2 to 3 minutes, up to 4 in a 30 to an hour. And a half hour to an hour. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, maybe they did do it 4 times and I only woke up for the last 2. That's very possible. But it was 2 or 3 for sure that I know of. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't sit there to get a report. I left. These are just the times that I woke up. And there was mass amounts of people around me with wires all over, and it was insanity. Because they found me fell out with, you know, a bite of turkey sandwich in my mouth. So, like, I'm lucky I didn't choke to death. Lil Robbie, I just subscribed. That's cool. You're tapping in with my boy, Young Most from the Cali Boys. I'm about to run the fade on this venti. Hey, Zeb, Amazon hiring at home starting at $15 an hour. Check it out. Fuck it. $15 an hour from home, bro. I don't know how that works with workers' comp. Would that make more sense? Hold on. Let me see. But I don't know if I'm allowed to work. Like I'm completely restricted from working, you know? So I don't know if I'd even be allowed to do that. But 40-hour work week, yeah, I'd make less than I'm getting on workers' comp anyway. But I appreciate that, bro. I really do. I wish I could. It's not even like I can go find an off the books job, you know, like anybody can go get an off the books construction job. Let's be serious, right? But I can't even do it, bro. I can't even do it. That's how fucked up my shoulder is. I wish I never got this surgery. I'm not joking when I tell you that. And I know everybody says you got to give it time to heal and all that. And I completely understand that. But we're 3.5 months in and I'm still doing, you know, stage 1 of workouts. So something's not right. Gangish, don't give yourself the fade till the car stop. It won't be good. People see you pulling the Jim Carrey. Tyler Durden drinking coffee. I'm in the mirror right now seeing if this fool wants it. Man, you guys are ruthless. Ace Ventura, pet detective. I gave myself to fade all day. His name is Robert Paulson. I don't know whose name that is. I don't want to get into my story because it will break you. Yeah, there's listen, like I said, I'm worried. I'm worried to do my story, and it's being done. Fuck, it's being done. It's being done tomorrow. Is when it's being done. I don't know when it'll be posted. So I really got to fucking mentally prepare for this shit, man. Oh man, you guys might just see a big old goofball fucking letting tears flow, boy. I'm telling you. Did that dude Eddie accidentally hit himself? No, unfortunately, he actually took a bat to himself from what he says. Sad, bro. Mental health is no joke. Weevy's World. Is that him? Did he change it? That's what's up. How can I see if that's... Yes, sir. He sure did. That's awesome, bro. I love it. Shout out to Weevy. I think he's been on stuff you have to be. I think he's been on stuff you have to be to hit yourself like that. It's just mental illness, honestly, Lil Robbie. You'd be surprised. I don't know. He might be making that up. He probably ran into someone he owed money to. He got banged. I don't know if he said he did it on camera or not. Didn't he say he made somebody like piss themselves or something? He didn't do that. He didn't do that on accident. Salute Weevy's World. I gotta go. Great live, Zeb. Grubmud, appreciate it. Appreciate it. The lives are gonna get really. It's gonna probably be videos. I'm gonna try to still go live and do videos, but things are gonna get better. I've kind of just been holding back, waiting for my story to come out. And I didn't want to like go on with the whole drama thing, even though I know it brings, you know, a lot of viewers. And that was the same thing with the Domi shit. You know, everybody told me like, yo, make a channel, you'll blow up. And that's why I was just kind of the background guy for Alan. Alan was just the face of it. And I just did all the background work, you know? But I don't want all that. And I know it sells and all that shit, but it's like, I don't want to build a community that's just looking for drama. You know, I want a community where everybody can just come, hang out, kick it, have a good time, not worrying about if they got to come and chat and be made fun of or shit talk to them. And I mean, obviously we're not going to allow certain types of people in here just because it's just rules that I stand by. But I just want a cool community, you know? Believe me, I have all the info. I had all the info on Domi. I could have took my channel and made it a straight exposure channel and all that shit, but it's like, for what? You know, I know it's basically what the fuck my channel is, and I wanted to delete the Domi shit, but I don't know, dude. I really don't know. That's what I thought, because look at a few shorts, look higher than a kite. He was mumbling his words. Yeah, there was a short where I believe he was messed up, but he could be on meds. He says it's all prescribed. I don't know. No, that's Weavy. I checked it. He's been wanting to change his name for a while, searching for answers. He just I guess finally pulled the trigger on it, which I think is awesome. I love it. I might have to change my Discord name, bro. I don't want you to think that I'm like jocking that from you, because the Discord is just called Zebby's World. So I'll probably change that, and just out of respect for you, because I don't want you to think that that was like your thing. I just didn't know what to name it. So if anybody has any ideas for that, let me know also. This is too bad of a black guy. It do it to itself. No, you could definitely fuck yourself up. Trust me. That situation won't end well. His girl is pretending she don't love drama. Yeah, it is. It definitely is. It's me. You can check. Yep. It's definitely you. Stop making me laugh. Straight certified. Weavis World. Wesley Gangish. Yeah, I've studied and administrated its crazy amounts of times. Gangish Mustang. Wanda. I ran the fade with the mirror just a bit ago. Every time I go to apply for Amazon, it sends me to surgery. Every time I go to apply for Amazon, it sends me to surgery. Damn, what? Oh, survey. Survey cites and repeats itself. I was like, what the fuck? Zebby, didn't you feel like crap when the Narcan? You know I did. They said if they would have gotten there 5 minutes later, I would have been dead. All I was worried about where I put my stash. Yeah. Apparently, there was so much fentanyl in it, though, that the Narcan has trouble kicking the fentanyl out. Or it was the amount that I did. I couldn't tell you how many bags I did, because like I said, I took the rest of her shot and put it in with mine. So it had to be, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. I don't know how to judge. It probably could have been 10 bags. And I wasn't even fucking thinking. I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. But that was dumb. What I did that day was fucking retarded. I actually like Eddie, but comedy gold is comedy gold. Yeah, he just fell victim to the whole thing over there. Gotta be quicker. Zebby, out of your story. Zebby, out your story out when you're ready, bro. Don't put it out until you're ready. Yeah, no, it's never gonna be different, you know? I'm definitely ready to put it out. It's just I've never talked about it from, young to now, or I've never really talked about it. I've never let it out like that. So I don't know what kind of emotions are going to come with it. I got to put myself back to when I was really before I was born. My fucking story starts. I really got to put myself mentally back in shitty situations or shitty, memories, but it's my life, dude. It's my life. Everything will come together. Everybody will understand a lot once you hear my story. You'll understand why I'm so passionate about shit. Why everybody, it'll all come full circle once you hear my story. You tore Domi up. You tore Domi up. Oh yeah. Yeah, that bro he didn't have a chance. Bell and beat you with it. Understand you on that, Zevi. My community last year was so crazy. Just know getting better. It had a few bad people. Just now getting better. It had a few bad people. Yeah, it is. You're always gonna have that. It is what it is. You just got to try to regulate it, you know? No, don't change it. I saw what it's called. I'll change it, bro. It's totally cool. I don't mind at all changing it. It's like a whole community, so I didn't really know what to make it. I can make it I can figure it out. I can make it Zebi's planet something, We could figure it out. Zebi's hangout. We could totally figure it out, dude. That's your thing. You've had that since well before I thought of doing the Discord thing. You've been talking about that for a while, so that's your thing. My little bro will be the first to know my story. Yeah, see, that's another thing. It's put it out when you're ready, bro. Yeah, I'm ready. I'll never be perfectly ready, We have you ever heard of Flatwoods, West Virginia? Put it out when you're ready. I know where Flatwood is. It's hard when you've been down a long road that you got to stop and think about years and years of stuff. Yeah, facts. I am going to have to write down on a notepad. I'm going to have to call my mom because I don't want to put bullshit out. I also need to talk to my mother and ask her if she's okay with me talking on some stuff. So I got to do that. Let's talk about it. What's going on? How are you? T-Dot. What's going on? But there's definitely little bullets I'm going to have to write down. Just one word will make me remember. And I'm telling you, there's portions of my life that are missing because I was doing so much stuff and so much Xanax and so much, blues, perk 30s, whatever y'all call them. So I have sections of my life that are just gone. I don't know what happened. It's like I said, there's people that come up to me that know me and the party that they met me at in the night, and I don't know you. It's wild. It's scary. It's fucked up. Neck, what up? If someone tries to be someone they're not and they hurt children, it's their fault. If someone tries to be someone they're not and they hurt children, it's their fault. I'm not sure I get that. If someone tries to be someone they're not and they hurt children, it's their fault. I feel like I agree on that, but I don't understand what that means. So I'm tapped in late, but what was Eddie on last night? That he's not a broken misfit anymore. Sorry, guys. Oh, man, I'm in so much fucking pain. He's not a broken misfit anymore. Either is Endlessly 8, which is his girlfriend. Oh, you're talking about Domi. Okay, yeah. Him and his girl are not a part of Broken Misfits anymore, and he agreed because they can't cross borders, because neither of them could cross the borders, that they would have a fade with somebody else. And Eddie apparently had a fade with himself and beat himself with a bat and knocked himself out. Honestly, it's sad mental illness. stuff. Really. I live in Baltimore, Maryland, but I have a cabin in Flatwoods, Virginia. That's what's up. Told me. Yeah, I went to a party and got a ride home, but car wreck on the way. It's crazy. Big BB, what up? Did he really hurt himself over it? Yeah, I think he thought he was claiming a point. Toronto does not claim him. I think he thought he was claiming a point or proving a point that I guess he could beat himself up and he could take the pain or something. I'm not sure. Dude, it's honestly just mental illness. Like, perfect example right there. And unfortunately, that's what I feel like the Broken Misfits preys on, is people that are not sane. I mean, look at the woman that went out to hurt his baby mother or try to steal the baby, whatever her intentions were. She ended up getting hit by a car, very close to his baby mother's house, which was very far from her house. It's just fucked up. They exploited him, but he needs some professional help. Yeah, for sure. Feel bad for the dude, honestly. Mike D, what up? Appreciate you listening. I struggle with mental illness every day, but I'm not going to hurt myself. Yeah, some people are just more screwed up than others. We all have some type of mental illness. I mean, I self-medicated my whole life, Getting high was me self-medicating. And that's just facts. So he just wanted to prove he could take a punch. I think the way it sounds, he beat himself until he knocked himself out. Eddie is Canadian, I think it's Canadian jail war stories or Canadian prison war stories. Mike. Yeah, I don't know what he was actually trying to prove, but regardless, I feel bad for him, dude. He was passionate. He was passionate about the Broken Misfits, and that's what I'm saying. They prey on people like that. I have mental illness. Yeah, I think everybody's got a little bit of something. We all go through something at some point of our life. Some of us are just a little bit more fucked up than others. Oh, I didn't know it was like that. I've been there at one point. My bad. Shouts to him. I hope inner peace for him. Yeah, he's dude that hit himself with a bat. Eddie's a J-cat. Who let the guy make you beat yourself up? That's on the internet. Who let the guy make you beat yourself up? That's on the internet. I don't know. To me, bud ain't an addiction. It's a herb. A drug, you mean? At least he apologized to New Age. Yeah, for sure. And I said it when he made that video that, he's just, you can tell the people that are a part of that, And it's unfortunate. He's looking for a family, and he thought there was a lot more to the story where he was supposed to be sponsored by them and all this shit. There was a lot more to the story. They just played him, and unfortunately that's what the fuck happened. Yeah, a lot of us do. New Age, what up? I'm glad he apologized to New Age Plug. It does take a man to say you were wrong. Yeah, I mean, he literally just came out of left field just to stand up for him, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think anything was said towards him. How do you find out about it? Cuzzo Live? No, he was on New Age's live last night. And then New Age fucking fell asleep when Cuzzo came in the chat and tried to get on live. So then it had to go to AZ's live. Everybody had to move over to AZ's live to get Cuzzo up on the panel. And then New Age wakes up as soon as we all fucking dipped off. So I said last night was crazy. Crazy night. Tony fucking was up there and AZ questioned him about the shit about him supporting or taking money from Chomo, and Tony fucking went live right away, and you know, all that crazy shit. I don't even want to start talking on him. He had a lot to say today though too. I don't know how people still fuck with him, to be honest. He talks shit about everybody in the nicest way. He agreed to the fade with AZ, so he better do it since he is scared of Allen. Yeah, I doubt it, to be honest. I don't think he'll ever fight anybody. There's no fucking card in January yet. He keeps screaming that there's a card in January. I'm sure there is. There's going to be a card in January, but there's no fucking date. So he can scream that all he wants and acts like he's got a card. We have the dates. December 3rd is the next MMA fight. November 19th, I believe, is the next boxing fight. So he can scream that all he wants. I have the card, I have the card, I have the card. But last night, then it was somebody else set it up for him. But it's his card. If Street Beefs heard the shit that he said, number one, they'd probably want him to run rounds with the best of their best. I'm sure of it. Because you see the real Miss Thing. It's that simple. I learned all I suspected from New Age and AZ Live. Yeah. By the way, F Tiny Tony, he's lame. I agree. He just blatantly, talks shit about people and then twists it. He's a good talker. He could talk shit and then talk his way out of the shit that he talked, and everybody forgives him. I don't forgive him. That live's still on my channel when the whole prison genre and all of us were this, that, and the third, and now he fucking plays Pop Smoke and Akon and acts all thug and fucking types out like he's fucking gangster and talks like he's gangster, uses different words, and he acts like he has all this information, that he's like the god that has all this information. Hey Tony, hate to break it to you, but we've had that information. And he says how he's the best on YouTube, and like last night, when you run a panel, the person that comes up should get all the attention. I should have had the floor. Then after his whole rant about all that, he plays back the live and realizes that as soon as he came on the panel, everybody was talking to him. And he was like, oh, well, I guess they did do a good job with that. Like, would you fucking stop it? Yeah, I passed out on live. So what? I work 2 jobs. I have 4 kids and I'm fucking tired. LOL. Yep, you sure did. He passed out right on that live. Everybody was calling you, blowing you up. The dude that plans on keeping his word probably doesn't challenge 10 different people. Yeah, facts. Puffy, what up? How are you? Especially after ducking the first. I'll say something on him. He can take his banana and go suck it in hell. I'm just saying. He won't fight AZ. No, he's never going to fight anybody. And apparently we're all just a bunch of fucking testosterone-filled Neanderthals or some shit like that, because all we talk about is fighting him, as per Tony. Yet yesterday, all Tony was saying was that he'll fight him. He says, you could fight me, and then you can fight Allen. I didn't get notifications. I used to get them. Did you get the Discord notification? You should have gotten that one if you have notifications turned on for Discord. I put out a notification for everybody in Discord that I was going live. That's another thing that's good about Discord, is when YouTube doesn't send them out, you'll definitely get them from Discord. I'll say something on him. You can take it. Am I keep clicking on the same thing? No, she's keep sending it. No, point blank, he needs to fight Alan. Never happened. Grandpa, don't be sending my brother D pics. I hope you all make Cuzzo run like Domi right off the internet. I don't think he'll ever run off the internet, but I mean, his numbers are bogus. Anybody can look at that. When he told Alan they had a meeting about the fight, I saw the cap instantly because he said leads his set. Yeah, I knew it was Cap the whole fucking time. I called this from the very beginning that it was Domi 2.0. He put it on Crip, so he needs to stick to it. Yeah, apparently not in his eyes. That's why he set hopped. He went to 60 so that his now big homie J Slash can tell him that he's not allowed to fight him. The dude's not smart, but he's I don't even know how you explain it. Like, he sits there and says shit didn't happen and shit wasn't said when you can just go back through his channel and see it. He still to this day says that Alan got the live took down. That's still on his channel. Like, he should have at least deleted it. Even after we fucking talked about it multiple times, he still hasn't deleted it. It's still on his channel. New Age, get some rest, homie. Yeah. Yeah, New Age, did you say you're working 2 jobs, bro? How the hell are you doing that? Not him. His numbers are going down, yeah. And for anybody that doesn't know, when you go into the comments, you have to click on the corner up in the comment section and click newest comment first, I believe, and it'll show all the comments that are hidden, and you'll see a lot more hate in his comments than any type of support, unless he starts deleting them. Domi was good for that. There ain't no loyalty anymore. Anyone can claim anything, and it's hard to verify unless there's proof. Unfortunately, it seems to be going that way. I got to go watch lives with Eddie, so New Age and AZ. Eddie was only on New Age. Cuzzo was on AZ's from last night. Yes. Yeah, from last night. Start with New Age up. It all started on New Ages and then spilt over to AZ's. Yup. Much love, everyone. Be right back. Dylan, I was yelling your name with my loud ass. I was fucking calling him. We sold the shop we own, so I'm multitasking. I'm watching you on my car radio. That's what's up. I got to figure out how to do that. I don't know if I have to like jailbreak my car screen or what. He just uses Crip for a way out. Yeah, that's exactly what he did. That's why he wanted to set hop, so that he could have somebody, you know, his only friend, J Slash. I'm sick, but hope all this sweating helps me out to get better. Yeah, it should. Get rid of all them toxins. See how all your comments are love. Most of the comments is hate. That's how you know you're going in the right direction, bro. Yeah, I hope so. I mean, I know obviously once it gets bigger, there will be some hate in here, but it comes with it. Oh man, I gotta figure something out for a better chair or something. Blue Eyes was calling him too. Yeah, we all were. Puffy, you've been fighting that for a bit now. Get better. Yeah, there's a lot going on. I got a chest cold and everything. My son does. But we are hitting the 2-hour mark. I'm probably going to hop off. You could probably catch me on somebody else's thing tonight since it's Friday, if anybody else is going live. Like I said, everybody join that Discord if you want. I'd appreciate it. And for all the YouTubers, content creators, and everything, feel free to join if you want to set up that chat for all the scheduling, and so we don't go live over each other and all that. I will totally set it up and we can figure that out. And like I said, then you can notify everybody that's in it that you're going live, so you make sure everybody gets it. I think it'll be good. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, we sure do. But all right, everybody, I'm gonna hop off. Happy Friday. If I don't see everybody, have a good weekend, and hope to see somebody on a live tonight so I can hop on. I have one of those chairs like you take fishing, only mine's big, soft, and fluffy. Yeah, I gotta get a new one. Never Again, Wesley, CB420. Let's talk about it, everybody. Feel better for everybody that's sick. Thank you, everybody, for your support. Appreciate it again. Check out that community post with the Discord. I'll drop the link again in the comments of this video, and I will pin it. Hope to see everybody over there. Again, have a good weekend. See y'all later.